Hello, everybody. It is your host, Justin Sayne of Sayne's World, also the guitar player from Cruella de Vil. Check this out. This is another episode of Sayne's World and Justin's picks for your weekend. I have one album for you right ahead of the July 4th weekend. This is a killer album. Yeah. All right, hang out, see what it is. Hey, boys and girls. So welcome back to another episode of Sayne's World. I am again your host, Justin Saint of Sayne's World. And just real quick before I get into this CD or this album, which is what that is, just real quick, if you want to click down there somewhere, there's a subscribe button. If you would be so kind to hit that, I think you're really going to like the channel if you haven't checked it out before. And also down here somewhere, there's like a like button. Click on that because I think you're going to like this too. And also down by the subscribe button, there is a bell. Go and knock the shit out of that. That way you'll be the first on your block to be notified when I come out with pretty cool new videos. So without further ado, I'm going to get into this band. This is Black and Blue. And this album, this is the pick for your weekend, is called Without Love. So this band originated from Portland, Oregon. They were only there for maybe a couple years, and then they migrated down south, down to Los Angeles, where everything was going on. They formed in 1981. They came out with their first album in 1984, and it was just self-entitled, called Black and Blue. I have very, very, very fond memories of that. I had it on cassette. The reason I have memories of that, I was given the cassette by some family members, and I think it was about the summer of 1984 when it came out. And I remember I had it on cassette, and I put it in like my little cassette Walkman. And when I was out with family cruising the Sunset Strip one night, it was fucking bananas. And in between stops, we were doing some club hopping and whatnot. I would, kind of pop it in and just listen to a song. We'd get out, check something out, get back in the car. I'd put it in, put the headphones on, and between stops, it was a phenomenal record. It was a great debut. So this is their second effort. Came out in 1985. It's a little more poppy than kind of what their other albums are. That's part of the reason why I'm putting this into the picks for your weekend, is because it just has a summertime vibe to it, and that's what this whole segment is about. So if you don't remember the first segment that I had, I said a lot of my favorite albums aren't really meant for summertime. A lot of them are kind of either darker or heavier, or just have a kind of a different different vibe to it. But this segment has albums that are fit for summertime. So these are, things you want to put in your cassette or find on your phone, and just get in your car and just, cruise around. This album is perfect for that. So let me go over some of the songs on here. And actually, this is kind of how huge of a fan I was of this band. This is actually a Japanese import. Check that writing out. Yeah. So the first track is called Rock on Heaven's Door. Second song is Without Love, the title track. Third song, Stop the Lightning. The fourth song, Nature of the Beach. Perfect for summertime. It's a fucking rad song. Their fifth song, Miss Mystery, they actually had a video for it. Didn't really air that much on MTV, which is kind of odd considering they were signed to Geffen Records. But sixth song, Swing Time, a really cool tune. Seventh song, Bombastic Plastic. Number 8, We Got the Fire, which is kind of a faster song. Ninth song, Strange Things. It's very almost kind of slow, but it's got a very unique vibe to it. Number 10, Two Wrongs Don't Make It Love. And this is really kind of almost like a blues kind of like dun 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 dun, but really cool tune. And because I have the Japanese import, look at song number 11 is. See that? Yes, that is the Aerosmith song. They actually did a really rad cover of the Aerosmith song. Same old song and dance. This album was produced by Bruce Fairbairn, the late great Bruce Fairbairn. He kind of had the ties with Aerosmith later on, so that would actually kind of explain the whole symmetry between the Black and Blue and Aerosmith camp. Also, let me show you the picture of the back. This is kind of the back insert. Any of these guys look familiar? It should. I'll give you a hint. How about this guy right here? You look familiar? That's right. Tommy Thayer. Now playing with Kiss. So this is kind of a cover shot. This is a picture from Nils Lozauer. Great work. And there's Tommy right there. So this is Pete Holmes. He was the bass player. Jeff Wap Warner. He was one of the guitar players. Jaime St. James, the front man. Actually, I got a chance to meet him. He lived in Cleveland for a number of years, late 90s. He had a band called St. James, and I think one of my bands opened up for him, but that time's kind of a blur. So, and this is the drummer, Pete Holmes, and again, Tommy Thayer. So yeah, this is just a really cool album. I wish I could play some of this album for you. I did in the beginning, but I've learned my lesson with some copyright stuff as far as the record labels not wanting this stuff out. God forbid you ever give them free publicity, right? But yeah, it came out in Geffen Records, 1985. Black and Blue, Without Love. Great album. I suggest this to everybody. Like I said, this is a little more on the lighter side of what their other albums were. They actually had, I know they had 4 or 5 studio albums back to back. Then they kind of took a break. They came out with some, a couple they came out with like a demo CD. Came out with a couple like greatest hits CDs. They've done some reunion shows, kind of scattered around, like in the 2000s. But yeah, everybody seems to be doing pretty well for themselves. Like I said, Tommy Thayer's originally he was originally the tour manager. He was kind of Gene Siskin's personal assistant. Worked his way up to tour manager, and then once the stuff happened with Ace, they decided to give Tommy Thayer the gig. So yeah, strange shit. So anyways, yeah, check the CD out. It's fucking awesome, and Justin Say would not steer you wrong. So please believe. Holla, Poppy Kala. So, all right, you guys have a great weekend. It's the 4th of July. Some fireworks and shit are going to start to go off. Cats are going to start to go nuts around here. They're going to probably try to get away if they can. But anyways, so all right, love you guys, and you guys take care. Have a safe and great holiday weekend. See you back here real soon. See ya. Stay rad.